Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. The International Olympic Committee has confirmed it will back Brisbane as the host of the 2032 Games. IOC members will now vote on the proposal at the end of next month. Committee President Thomas Bach says they will also use a new voting system.
Brisbane 2032 is the first preferred host under the new approach to elections, which has been approved by the IOC session in May 2019.
If selected, the Games would operate in 84 existing venues in southeast Queensland and new facilities would be built over the next decade. We're one step closer to a travel bubble between Australia and Singapore. Both countries have agreed to the deal. When they are ready to do so, it will feature the use of digital COVID vaccination certificates. Prime Minister Scott Morrison made a brief visit to Singapore on his way to the G7 summit in the UK and says international students could start the program.
The students from Singapore to be a first opportunity to see increased travel between Australia and Singapore realised.
Melbourne's 2-week COVID lockdown is over, but there are still some restrictions. People can leave home for any reason, but can only travel up to 25 kilometres. Students returned to classrooms this morning. Cafes, restaurants and shops reopen, but outdoor gatherings are limited to 10 people. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson and US President Joe Biden have met face-to-face for the first time ahead of this weekend's G7 meeting in the UK. The pair discussed a range of issues, including national security and COVID-19. To sport now in the A-League, Newcastle has avoided the wooden spoon with a surprise 2-1 win over minor premiers Melbourne City. The finals series will begin tomorrow with the Mariners versus Macarthur. In AFL, the Sydney Swans take on Hawthorn at the SCG tonight. Geelong beat Port Adelaide 112-91. And in tennis, Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova is into the final of the French Open after beating Tamara Zidansek 7-5, 6-3. In entertainment news, superfans of TV show Friends now have the chance to sail the high seas on a Friends-themed cruise ship from Florida next year. The 7-day cruise will include all kinds of Friends activities and make stops in Key West and Mexico. Prince Andrew is now putting his 2 cents in over the Meghan, Harry, William and Kate tensions. Rumours of a royal rift began when the Sussexes stepped down from duties. Harry's uncle has now told CNN that the family drama has been sad and difficult for everyone. And Netflix has now launched its own retail outlet. It will sell exclusive merchandise for shows like Stranger Things and Witcher. That's your latest from the Nova Podcast team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.